Howdy everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is Monday, March 11th, 2024, and this is my report for week 41 of my journey to Wonderland, using beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, carnivore, and alternate day fasting. So let's head over and check out those daily videos reporting on what's been going on this process. We'll see that here on Big Anklevich on Health. Okay, it's Monday morning. Let's see what we got for ketones. 1.0. Well, at least it'll be easy math, but it'll probably be a bad number. And 83, which gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 83. Not too bad for a non-fast day. Okay, so I had ground beef, pork belly, eggs, and fat trimmings for my meal this morning. And that's all I'm eating today. I am done for the day. Just doing one meal a day for most of this week, except for the couple days that I will be doing alternate day fasting. And yeah, so I'm not eating anymore, although most people don't eat as much as I do. I eat as much as most people do in one meal. They eat that in one day. So, you know, it's I guess, an even trade. All right, it is Tuesday. What do we got for Tuesday? .9. It's down a little from yesterday, which I would expect since I ate both days. We'll see what we got for blood sugar. 73. That's pretty good. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 81. It's not too bad for non-fasting days. Can't complain, I guess. Okay, I ate the same food today as I did yesterday. Eggs, hamburger, ground beef, some more pork belly, and some fat trimmings. And I don't know, it worked pretty well yesterday. My ketones barely came down from 1.0 to 0.9. Hopefully tomorrow they'll only go down as far as 0.8. I have to start fasting soon, although I do eat tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. See if I keep gaining weight. I have been trying to drink a lot of water yesterday, and I'm gonna do it some more today, and we'll see. I think that may just be adding weight, which will bring my average up, which I guess that's not what I'm after. So we'll see if I keep doing that. Okay, it is Wednesday, and let's see what our ketones are for Wednesday. 1.1, slightly better than yesterday. How about that? And 88. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 80. That's not too bad. For one final day, I had myself fat trimmings, ground beef, pork belly, and eggs. It's the third day in a row I've had just the same stuff, just because I still had some. And I actually ate my way through all of it. So now it's gone. And I'm starting into my fast for Thursday. So I've eaten my food for today, and I won't eat again till Friday morning, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, it is Thursday. Let's see what numbers we got for Thursday. 0.8 and 87. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 108. Darn it, I've gone over 100 again. Okay, so it's a fasting day today. My first fast of the week after having several days feeding. We'll see how that goes. I think my ketones I've finally gotten to the point where they're starting to get lowered. So it'll be nice to see them go back up. Hopefully they go up good after this fast. I don't know if it'll need just one fast or two. I will be fasting again on Saturday. So we'll see how that turns out this week. Okay, it's Friday. What are my numbers for Friday? 2.2. That's good. And 75. All right, that gets me a Dr. Boz ratio of 34. Okay, I broke my fast at 43 hours this morning, and I had myself a bunch of hamburger and fat trimmings. And the weird thing was, despite having fasted for 43 hours, I wasn't really that hungry. I couldn't make myself eat all of the fat trimmings. I did eat the 4 hamburger patties that I made, but usually I eat even more than that. I figured, okay, well, I'll come back and eat it later, but later I still didn't want it. So I guess that's all I'm having today. Okay, it is Saturday, and for some reason I forgot to do my numbers this morning, so we have no idea what they are. I'm sure they're fine. I've been fasting all day, so they would be great. I didn't really eat that much yesterday either, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I wonder if I might be overdoing the fasting. I'm not trying to, but yeah, yesterday I just didn't feel like eating. We'll see what happens tomorrow when I do eat again. Hopefully I'll feel more like eating than I usually do. But yeah, I guess once you get to a certain size, you don't need as many calories, and so you don't need as much to eat. I don't know. I just follow my body. My body tells me I'm hungry, I eat. Tells me to stop, and I stop. And that's what I'm trying to do these days. Okay, it is Sunday morning. Let's see what my numbers are for Sunday. .7 on the ketones. And 77 for my blood sugar. That gives me a Dr. Boz ratio of 28. Okay, so I finished up my fast this morning at 43.5 hours. And then I had myself some eggs, some ground beef, and some fat trimmings. And then later in the day, I had a second meal of the same stuff, ground beef, fat trimmings. I ate as much of it as I could, which wasn't really as much as you would think. I did drink a lot of water, though. I almost drank no water yesterday. Maybe I did drink no water. I can't remember drinking any at all. So I guess it's not a surprise. I'll probably have a whole bunch of water weight to weigh in as tomorrow morning. But, you know, I guess if you're dehydrated, then you need water. That's just what you do. So yeah, feeling good. And it was a good fast. I got a good weight. And really happy about the way this week is going. All right, so that's it for this week. And it was a pretty good week. It could have been better. My weight was always a little higher. But, you know, I'd fasted so much last week that couldn't be a surprise. And in the end, it turned out to be just fine. My numbers stayed down really low most of the week. And in between fasts, they were good and low. So that was really good. And, you know, I'm getting my autophagy like I wanted to have. So that was what I was hoping for. What did the actual weight loss scale numbers say? Well, my average from last week was 209.5, which is a pretty good number, and I was happy about that. And it looked like I wasn't going to make it under that number this week, but then right there near the end, I had some good numbers, and my average came all the way down to 208.4. So I managed to get just under last week. Wasn't a big weight loss, And truthfully, I didn't really expect it to be. I've had a lot of big weight losses in a row. Ever since I went on vacation, I had a whole bunch to lose. It's been, been big weeks, week after week, and that can't hold up forever. Once I get down to where I'm really at, my actual weight, now that it's not just a bunch of water that's being retained, it's going to take a little longer to come off. So this week, my average went down by 1.1 pounds. Not a lot, but it's something, and I can't complain about that, not at all. I'm pretty happy with it. And that means that my total for the entire process has made it all the way to 81.4 pounds. That's how much I've lost altogether. And that's a pretty good number, and I'm pretty excited about that. So we're just going to keep forging ahead. We're going to just keep doing things the way that we've been doing. I'll do alternate day fasting again next week on Thursday and Saturday. And that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going to do a crazy fasting week or anything like that. I'm happy with the way things are going. And eventually, soon enough, I'm going to go under 200. I will be in Wonderland. And that will be really exciting. I'm pretty stoked about that. In the meantime, I will have to be satisfied with, my non-scale victories. Like, for example, this. Check this out. These pants. These are size 34 waist. It's the first time I went and tried size 34, and they fit like a dream. Now, obviously, there are different sizes of size 34. Depending on each manufacturer, they might make them larger or smaller or whatever. And I have some pants that are size 36 that fit worse than these size 34s do right now. So it isn't necessarily a huge thing, but I can fit a size 34, and I think that's as low as I'm going. Even when I was in high school, I wore size 34. I don't think I wore a size 32 since I was like a freshman, just out of middle school, when I was really young still. I think that was the last time I was wearing 32. I got to 34 before I graduated high school, so I don't think I'm going any lower. I've made it all the way down to my actual pant size. That's pretty exciting. The pant size that my body was made to fit. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the pants were made to fit my body, whatever. But anyways, my body is supposed to be at that size, and I've reached it. I'm pretty excited about that. We'll have to see what happens once I start lifting weights. We'll see if I'll have to go back up to 36 again because my legs are so buffed. We shall see. I did used to have really big thighs, so I guess that could be a possibility. Big thighs and a big beefy butt. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see if that ever comes back. I don't think so, but we'll see. I'll do a whole bunch of squats and deadlifts, and we'll see if I get a butt again. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think I may have said this in a video before, but yeah, I look at myself in the mirror now, and I think, hey, that's me. It's a first. It's something that I haven't done in such a long time. I would see myself, still will say in pictures, see a picture of myself, or worse yet, video of myself. I'd be like, who the heck is that fat guy? What? Who is that? If I'd see myself from behind particularly, oh my gosh, who is that? Because the person in the video did not match up with the person in my mind, that I saw myself as. And all of a sudden, I'm finally back to that person that matches with my mind, my mental image that I had of myself, and I formed it, I guess, when I was a teenager. I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, it just takes you know, dedication and perseverance. You just got to be consistent and stick with it. And I'm going to stick with it for good. I wonder if my family is wondering, hey, now that you finally got where you want to, are you going to go back to eating all the crap that you used to eat before? I'm not. I'm not doing that at all. I'm going to stay on carnivore for life. Because I want to be healthy. You know, that's the real reason why I did this. I didn't start this to lose weight. Losing weight is a byproduct of it, getting healthy. And that was what I needed. The reason I started it was because of diabetes and the problems that I was having with that. And diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, all that stuff is gone. It's not a problem. I don't have issues with it anymore. And that's the true joy of doing the carnivore diet. So that's what I'll leave you guys with today. Thanks for watching Big Anklevich on health.